Hey, good morning, guys. It's Donald and Mary, and we're here to bring you a morning weather report from Blairsville, Georgia, mile 31 of the Appalachian Trail. Mary's going to take it away right now and tell you what's going on with the water and weather. And after, we've got a bunch of news for you guys, man. So, all right, good, man.
All right, thank you, Donald.
You're welcome, hon.
Good morning, everybody. Right now in Blairsville, it's 37 degrees and clear. Today we're going to get a high of 75, and we're going to have plenty of sunshine. And tonight, 43 degrees and clear to partly cloudy. Winds will be at 5 to 10 miles per hour today. And then up on Blood Mountain, sunny with winds 5 to 10 with gusts up to 20 miles per hour. And then tonight, 45 degrees, and we're looking at 5 to 10 mile per hour winds with gusts up to 20 miles per hour. The water is good out there right now. We are still in the high fire conditions until 8 p.m. tonight. Now, I did want to address some future weather. Yesterday, I had several of our upcoming scheduled riders contact me questioning this coming weekend. We do have some forecast of heavy rains, and like 90% to 100% with thunderstorms. And we just want to let everybody know that we're staying on top of that because it is still early on, and we'll keep people posted. So if you have concerns about a hike you have scheduled with us, or even if you just have questions, don't hesitate to contact either Donald or myself. We'll keep everybody updated. You don't have to be one of our riders, just anybody that's out here.
That's right.
Or looking forward to coming out. We want to give everybody the best information possible. So we will be watching that. I think I already said that water is good out here right now. Yesterday,
Water is great.
Yeah, I wanted to also state the person that I picked up at Davenport Gap and brought back to their vehicle.
He was a BMT hiker, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
He was
just a heads up, guys. He wasn't on the AT. He was on the BMT. Okay.
He had finished up the BMT, and I asked him about the water conditions out there, and he said from start to finish there is no worry whatsoever. Water is more than plentiful on the entire BMT. So
Sweet.
if you're heading out that way also on the BMT, that has great water.
Nice.
Yes,
nice,
definitely.
Nice.
So all right, Donald, I'm going to turn it over to you, and let's talk about some of the stuff we have going on.
All right. And so I just wanted to touch on the water thing because actually I don't usually get into far out, man, but someone actually sent me a little screenshot. People do this to me all the time. They'll like screenshot what people are like texts and stuff, man, or like they'll screenshot something on Facebook and send it to me, or try to send me a link. And I'm not in a lot of the rooms, so I can't get into these rooms and see them because I just don't go in there anymore. And so I had seen that someone was talking about the water buffalo being great water, and that it was yummy and this and that. And that water buffalo is actually for the military, and they dump bleach and stuff in that and make sure that it's purified, and it's there for everyone to use at Cooper Gap. And they actually put them at a few different spots. You'll see them at a few different places along the dirt road. You don't just see them like along the trail and stuff, man. But
excuse me, I do want to add something to that.
Yeah.
After I dropped the Gooch riders yesterday, and I was on the way to Springer with the Springer rider, we did go along the road out there, and the water buffalo is no longer at Cooper Gap.
Oh, it's not.
It has been moved. So if anybody was planning on using it as they came through there, it's no longer there because, like you were saying, they get moved around to different places, and they're in several spots, but no longer at Cooper Gap.
And the thing is, man, is it gets moved around, so it's not there. But the thing is, man, is there is water out there right now, and it's fresh water from a stream from the mountain, man. That water buffalo water, man, is nasty, and it tastes nasty, and if you can, man, there's no reason to be drinking from that thing, man. Go and grab some water. It's literally a hop, skip, and a jumping away, and it will taste so much more refreshing, and it's actually, not been tainted or touched with chemicals. And so I just wanted to put that out there, man. That's in far out at, I think, the Cooper Gap thing,
I
man.
get
There's a
you
lot
right
of
there.
stuff I see that people just want to like be seen or something. So just say anything, and it's like, man, stop just saying anything. If you, I mean, it will happen. There's people out here. They're gonna call you, dude. You don't need to, or do that. You don't need to sit there and spam the hell out of stuff, man. That stuff is not made to spam. And stop making stuff up like it's, that stuff. That water is just, it is nasty, man. It'll make you sick, man. Well, it won't make you sick, but it, if you're bleach and stuff, man, is not good for you, man. I'd rather drink stream water that's literally, you just walk down the road a little bit, it's right there, man. So I just wanted to put that out there, man. Don't believe everything you see online and hear and stuff like that, man. Just don't take everything you see and hear for just. Trust me, man. Just look for stuff, man. What you see in the books that are like there, like if there's a stream in the book and it says it's there, believe it, man. But don't believe everything you hear and see out here, man. Just a heads up, guys. All right, next, where do we want to get to? Oh, the registry. Okay, so the NOBOs this at today is 2,117 guys. And then the flip-floppers, we have 111. And Sobos, we have 4. And we're still looking off the
looking off the March.
The March 2024. So when you go to the site, you punch in, March 2025, and then punch in the little green button that says registry, and then it pops that up. And I'm actually going to do it right now.
So
see if anyone.
Definitely going up in numbers.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And it looks like on the first that it kind of popped up a little bit more. They must be finishing off. And then we have a blue right here on April 1st. On April Fool's Day, we have a blue, which is a southbound, a Sobo starting on April 1st. Super cool. I think we discussed that for some reason. But there was one that also started on February 1st, man, which I thought was cool. Pretty awesome, man. I'm from Maine and love snowshoeing and cross country skiing and stuff, man. And that's one of the things I actually miss down here, man. I mean, we do get snow, and you probably could do some snowshoeing, but it's nothing like what you see up north, man, in the real snow, deep snow, like especially that fluffy stuff, man. You're like floating on top of it, man. It's just awesome, man. I just love it, dude. And when you're hiking up the mountains and stuff, we used to take sleds out, man. And sometimes I'm sure other people have done this too, but you get on your snowboard and you get like the ski ropes, man, that you use on your boats, man. During the summer, you get them on the snowmobiles. During the winter, you get out on the lake, man, with your snowboards and stuff, man. We'd snowboard and then, snowboard up to a mountain or something, the bottom of a mountain, or snowmobile, snowboard, up to the bottom of the mountain. Then we'd snowshoe the mountain and get to the top, man, and just, eat and hang out and do whatever, man. Back then, I used to smoke a bunch of ponds. I'd smoke a joint or something, man, and chill back and drink a beer, man. And so I miss those days, man, like, not the smoking and drinking, but the, because I don't drink anymore and shit, dude. But I really miss the winter up north, man. I miss smelting and ice fishing and the snowshoeing, the snowmobiling. There's just so much to do out there, man. It is cold, but you just become used to it. And it's just I just loved it, man. But as I grew older, and it's harder. I've got metal in my back these days, and I'm all twisted up. So it's hard to live up there for me because the winters are so long and they're hard on me. So I don't. But and that's another thing, man. The economy isn't as good, so it's just tough to live up in Maine, man. So I live down here today, man. But anyways, we also will be opening the shop. We've got everything turned on now, man. We got the water on yesterday. The electricity has been on. Fuel is in the tank, so we got heat. Store is all. It's ready. We still have to go in and get I'm actually taking the barn door off and there's a sliding door in there that I built in the office. I'm actually going to put in a regular door, man. I think that's going to be better. So we're going to be taking that down. But the store is going to be open, man. So we're super excited, man. It took a minute to get everything together, man, so we could get it open, man. It's been interesting. So, but anyway, Sly's here, man, and we're getting ready to get this year popped off, man. And the thing about Sly, dude, is he's been out here since 1990s, dude, and he knows a lot of people. He knows the trail, and he is a triple crowner, and he knows what's going on out here. He knows a lot of people. He knows what's up. He knows how to get in touch with the right people if you need something, whether it's gear or he knows people, man. This is what he does. This is his life, man. It's the trail system, man. And so he was the editor for Alda for years, man. And he worked with Alda for years, man, doing stuff with them and making sure everything was all good. So he's very well connected, and we have him here with us this year to work with us because we need people like us that are well connected, so we can make sure that everyone that comes out here has the experience that we want you guys to see, man, that we felt, see, hear, and see every single day and live in, man, that everyone wants to see and feel and hear and find and search for. And so we already found it and searched, we searched it out. We know where it is, and man, we know how to give it to people too, man, or at least show you how to get to it, man. We'll lead you in the right direction. We're not going to tell you how to find it. Like, we're not going to tell you like, this is it. Like, this is your experience. We're going to tell you, this is how you find whatever experience you're looking for. Do you see what I'm saying, man? There's a difference. So we don't mother hen people. We don't tell people what to do, but we do have a bunch of knowledge that will help people make good decisions on how to keep their hike simple. Because I see a lot of people, I don't know why they do it, man, but just even questions of like flying into the airport, how to get to the mountain. People have made it complicated. Like, they complicated, even the businesses, they make it hard for them, man. And it's like, it's not that hard. It's just like any other thing. Set your stuff up, call the shuttle or whatever you're going to do, set it up to get to the mountain, make sure they're reputable and they know what they're talking about, check them out, make sure they have years behind them under their belt, because it's not just a simple ride, man. It is a specialty ride, but keep it simple. It's weird to say simple and it's not simple, but it is. You have to take it for what it is, man. Keep it simple and it will be simple. And if you ride with someone that knows what they're doing, it will stay simple. It only gets complicated when you go with people that don't understand what's going on out here and how to make it happen. That's when it becomes complicated, because they haven't run into all those issues or obstacles and overcome those obstacles to figure out how to not run into those obstacles and to keep it simple. We've done that. Millions of dollars thrown at the wall, man, to figure that stuff out. And I'm not calling us the best, but I'm going to call us good. So anyways, that all being said, so the store or the shop, the free place for people to sit, will be open, and Sly will be down there. We did get some awesome videos yesterday of I-40. Why don't you tell us what's going on up there at I-40?
Well, yesterday, fortunate enough to have the rider that I picked up at Davenport Gap that had just completed his through hike of the BMT, and driving up there for the first time since the storm across I-40 like we normally take to get up there. And it was a wonderful drive all the way. And then once you get up in that area up by Fines and all of that, up in there, there was a traffic slowdown. It went from 60 to 55 to 50. And then eventually in the area where they're doing all that construction to rebuild everything that was destroyed, it is a solid 35. You have one lane going there.
Do you think it was?
Oh, I would say, it's probably about 8 or 9 miles. I think this is a guesstimate, but I would say.
Is it over by the, I don't mean to interrupt you, but is it by the rest area, the truck stop that we stop at
it's
on
kind
the
of
other
up
side?
In that area. Okay. That's not part of the major construction. You have like lighter construction, then it continues on, but all up in Fines and Harmon Den and all in that area.
I saw that.
You have the line going one way, and then you have a lane going this way, and you can see where they've, put up like wiring or
Oh, yeah.
fencing against the mountainsides to prevent, you know, how we get the
Yeah, yeah,
rock
yeah.
slides and they end up in the road. And then there was like a stone wall put up across the same side to prevent more landslides. And then as I was driving, I could see, I couldn't get it real well on video, I don't think, because I wasn't up high enough in the vehicle, but you can see like the sides of the mountains where it could have, you know, where it did slide down into the river there. The river was very drained, so I'm sure TVA has a part
Oh,
in that
yeah.
because they've got their big tractors down in there. They have all these construction vehicles. You can see a lot of rock. You can see trees that had come down. So you could see some of the mess that was down there. I'm sure they've spent a lot of man hours cleaning a lot of that out of there
Yeah.
before they could even get started.
Mhm.
So I can't even imagine what it looked like. I noticed a difference in the appearance because I think a lot of it was them clearing out a lot of the damage, cutting away on the right side where the trees were, cutting a lot of the branches out of there. But it was definitely a 35-mile-an-hour zone. It was a $250 fine to start with if you exceeded that. And I do have to say, for all the years and all the times that we've been over I-40, and you know, you get the impatient drivers, always you get, you know, the few that are selfish out there and they don't care about what's going on. Everybody yesterday, everybody was doing exactly what they were supposed to be doing on that highway. The construction workers were out there, the commercial vehicles going east and west, the regular cars, everybody going about their day. And everybody was doing an amazing job to get out there. I love driving out there. It's beautiful.
It is. I love that gorge.
Absolutely. So when you get out there, you can access the exit that takes you up to Standing Bear. You can also go up and continue up to Snowbird Mountain and continue towards Hot Springs and all of that. There's no access trouble there, and that's where I did exit. But, excuse me. But I took the left-hand turn,
Correct, yeah.
and I went out to Sobes Creek. Now, once you cross over the bridge, there's a barricade there, and the only vehicles that are allowed down there, the normal way where you go up to Big Creek Ranger Station and everything in the campground, that is not allowed for access. It's the construction and repair, and you just make your way through the barricades, and then you continue up the gravel road for about a mile and a half, and that takes you all the way up there, puts you out on the highway there, and then you
32.
32,
Right?
yes.
Yeah, because it's Tobes Creek to 32,
Yep.
and then you come back down in.
Yes, that's correct.
Yep.
And you just wind your way all the way to Davenport Gap.
And Davenport Gap is open up to Big Creek Ranger Station, correct?
Yes. As you get in there, there is a barricade just before you get up to the top of where Davenport Gap is, and it says local traffic only. But of course, you know, you can get around it to get up to the gap. And there were several cars parked out there. There was 3 or 4 of them while I pulled up to pick up our rider. But he had eyes on all the way from the campground to the ranger station. Campground is closed. Ranger station, you can access it past Davenport Gap and go right up to the ranger station.
We don't know if it's open.
Well,
or
what
not,
I was going to say is, don't know if you're allowed to be
Sure.
up in there. I would suggest that anybody that does go up there to park at that area at the ranger station, you're probably doing it at your own risk right
Correct.
now.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's a chance you would be taking if you feel that you can park up there. I don't know if you can or not right now, but he did tell me that the road was clear all the way up to there.
So you can walk up in there and stuff, man. And that's
Definitely.
something that I wanted to clear up for sure, man, because I've seen a lot of people on the BMT rooms. People tag me in these little rooms. I'm in a few rooms, but not many. And so one of them I'm in is a BMT room. It's like the Bent McKay Trail, the major room that everyone's in. But I get tagged in there, and a lot of people have been arguing with each other, and I posted up stuff and told what I know. And what I've heard a lot of is people saying that you can't even get in there and it's all closed off and there's no way to get there. And that is absolutely not true. You can get in there, and this is the proof. Well, you can drive right up to Big Creek Ranger Station. It is closed down. You can't go in there and camp and stuff, man. Well, you probably could, but you may get in trouble. But I don't think they're gonna say really anything to you. They just don't want crowds of people up in there. I bet if you went up in there and just like parked your car, dude, and walked off for the day and came back, I bet your car would still be there. You left a note on there just saying, I'll be back later. I'm a local, or just, you know, I'm a hiker. I'm not leaving my car here. I bet your car would still be there. there's other parking areas anyways. You can park at Standing Bear too. Maria, you can park up there. I think it's $5 a day or whatever. I'm not sure what it is anymore over there, but you can definitely park there. And there's other spots to park over there, man. Newport's right up the road, and there's a rafting place up there that you could possibly, they may have parking there, man. There's a store, a BP station, man. There's a bunch of stuff going on there. So just talk to the right people, man, if you need good information, man. So the thing I do want to clear up, though, is you can get up to Big Creek Ranger Station at Davenport Gap. You just have to know how to get there, man. And so she did make a video on how to get there and what it looks like all the way up through. I made a partial video, but I'm going to make a full one so people can actually see the entire thing, man.
That's right.
Yeah, I just wanted people to see the I-40 and that you could cross the Pigeon River and get over to Deeport Gap and actually pick people up there, and people can actually hike through there without an issue. There's no cops or military standing there waiting for you to come through, man. Don't let people scare you into not hiking or changing your plans or planning around something because people are telling you something, man, that they just don't know, or they heard, or they read over here that someone else wrote that they read somewhere else, and blah, 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 blah. I'm doing the hand thing.
I know you are.
And so my flailing hands, but I've been trying to stop that. But a lot of people do that, man. They'll just blast off information, and it's like, no, dude, that's not true, man. I was just there, dude, and I've got video of it, man. It's like, stop telling that stuff, man. And people will fight with me over it, and it's like, dude, I've got like video, man. I don't understand why people like want to argue about like. I don't get that part, man. It's just like
I have to be right sometimes.
Yeah, man. It's like, dude, you don't have to always be right, man. If you don't know, you don't know. I have video and I'm here every day, man. I know. You know what I mean, man? If we don't know, I don't say it. But anyways, man, you can definitely get up to Big Creek Ranger Station, and I've got video on it, guys. So don't change your plans around and act and feel like you can't go up in there, man. It's definitely accessible.
Absolutely is.
All right, and so what else we got here?
Well, let's see. Over here, Jordan also had a great day yesterday.
He did. He had a lot of rides.
He brought folks out to the trail to just get started that were super excited and happy. We're actually assisting one of them from the lodge today up to Springer. They're super excited,
she's so nice.
super happy, very, very pleased.
Oh my God, she's so kind.
I can't wait to meet her. I've spoken with her several times,
she's
and
super
I know
nice.
you have also. So I'm super excited to meet her today so she can get started on her
And
adventure.
She's so excited too, man.
She is.
Like her voice is so, she's just so excited to get here, man. She's been planning this for a minute, man. Like it took, and we helped her out quite a bit actually with giving her deals and stuff, man, because we wanted to. She was so like excited, I could feel it. I was like, I'm gonna hook this chick up, man, and help her out. So it's that will be for later, man. There's things that we do, man, that people don't understand. Like we're gonna talk about it too. It's like the group rate thing and the how we charge and how drivers charge and stuff, man. And people don't quite understand. People get prizes and stuff when they talk to us. Like we'll give deals and stuff, man. If it's just what we do, and that's how we gift the community. And people may take that as like
people that don't know how we operate and how we run our business. They have misconceptions on how they think we are doing things, and how it's done out here according to other people. And Donald and I have found the best way that works for us, that is fair to us, fair to the riders, fair to everybody.
Yeah, so we can continue to keep helping.
That's right. So we can continue to help everyone.
And not just help. Not just help, but give a quality service, man, and gift people, man. You can't do that without having money, man. So we have to do what we have to do, but we have a quality. I'm about quality. That's all we're about, is quality, and making sure that the experience that people have is the experience of a lifetime, meaning like the best experience, man, because that's what we want you all to have out here, man. But okay, and so
after that one, Jordan did have numerous rides getting people back to the trail from town. They were down in Blairsville, which is an awesome town to come to
Mhm.
when you're out on the trail first 45 miles
Mhm.
or so. You want to come to Blairsville. It is the place to
Mhm.
be.
Mhm.
There's everything you could ask for. He had folks that he was taking into town, taking out of town, getting back to their vehicles. They had done some section
Mhm.
hiking. There's
Lots of section
yeah,
hikers out
lots of
here.
section
And I think that's
hikers.
something people don't understand. I think a lot of people think it's only aspiring through hikers out here this
Mhm.
time of year. And that's the furthest from the truth. It's
Right.
actually, they're like the smallest fraction of what's going on.
Mhm.
Tons of hikers out here right now.
Mhm.
But yeah,
That's
go on.
right.
So
That's right.
lots
So
of section
he was
hikers
full of
going back.
that, and I was busy getting folks out to the trail for the first time, getting them out there to continue on their journey, and then getting the person back from the BMT. I'm still super excited about going up I-40 yesterday.
I
It was
bet,
so
yeah,
awesome.
it's
It's a
pretty.
beautiful drive, and
Mhm.
just so happy to see it in progress. And my last thing for today, before I sign off, I don't know if you have anything else,
No, go
but
ahead.
I'm super excited because this morning I'm going to get some really nice high beams put on the car.
Yes!
Yay! Super,
One
super
step
excited.
further, one step
And
closer.
getting the tires rotated because they need care too, because
Mhm.
they carry us all over the place and we need to keep everybody safe and be awesome.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what I have going on, but I'm getting ready to head out to Tesnety Gap. We got some folks doing a little section hike today, so I'm going to get them over to Neil, and then I'm going to head to town.
Sweet.
Yep.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So today, we'll end her right there, man. But for me, man, I'll be doing my thing, and that's answering the phones, and then we're gonna get Sly down at the store and get the store opened up and
Yep.
get him all set up in there and start working on finishing up the office. There's not much to do on the office; it's pretty much done, but we just got to tape it off and mud it up, and we're gonna put border on there and stuff, and it'll be a cool spot, man. I'm even thinking about putting like videos up there, man, and like a video machine on the wall right there, man, and like having like the Wizard of Oz, like when you come in and I'm here, you can order a ride, and I'll be like, yes, what would you like to do today? And they can be like, yes, I'd like to go from Neil Gap down to, you know what I mean? And I'll be like, okay, and I'll strike down a little magical like wand and be like, poof, and then the driver will come up and pick the rider up and
That's awesome.
I'm just kidding. But wouldn't that be funny though, man? But being serious, we are going to be painting that stuff up and getting that all set up. And then, of course, we'll get Sly down in there. That's why he's here specifically to work the shop for the next couple months for us, because we have been trying to do this for years.
That's
and
right.
finally, I think it's going to work. But that's what I'll be doing today, is answering the phone. And yesterday, I must have done, we had a really good day. We've been really slammed. I did about probably up to 20 calls yesterday, but I was on the phone all day. It starts in the morning and ends whenever at night, whenever I stop. And so it doesn't actually stop. It just keeps going. Like, emails and stuff. I answered the last few emails from our ELF site, and then today we'll probably get all those people, and I've got some payments to take. There's a man that owes us for the Amicalola Sandy Springs still, and then I got another person that's getting ready to schedule. But we have people that, they'll call us and check for an availability, and then they'll go and make their flight and stuff just to see, if they're going to fit into our schedule. And so we have people that do that, and then they'll call us back like a couple days or the next day or a couple hours later, because we tell them, we're like, dude, you should call like as soon as possible, man, because we fill up quick. And that's what we're doing right now. It's filling up.
Definitely.
Oh my gosh, man. It's like, well, we're getting hit hard. Like, I'm just like here, just like the phone is nonstop. I'm emailing, and it's getting moving, man. And it feels good to be back.
It does.
Man.
It does. I finished up with our last scheduling last night for myself at 9:30.
Yeah, was it the check?
No, it was the folks that
the
scheduled
Tesnety
this morning.
I was wondering, that's because we didn't have that morning one, man, and I was like, huh? But the last one for me was the chick, dude, that I couldn't fit. I was so tired. I've been sick, man. Yesterday I was really sick, and so today I'm a little bit better, and I'm gonna get down to the shop, man, and get Sly in there so we can get that place hopping, man. But it's about time. This is when the people start really, you start seeing the Aspiring Through hikers. So anyways, man, I think that's about it.
It is.
Yeah, that's about it, man. We're just really busy right now, man. So if anyone has any questions or needs anything at all, give us a jingle, man. We're here for you. Um, Thank you for the support and
Yes.
for the years of friendship from everyone, man. All right, one love. Peace.